Hello, and welcome to the Department for Behavioral Health, Developmental, and Intellectual Disabilities Training Records Information System, or as you have probably heard it referred to as DBHDID-TRIS. Congratulations on earning your certification. My name is Crystal Osborne, and I am the Health Program Administrator for this system. This system is an online database where all certifications for peer support specialist, community support associates, and targeted case managers are entered after becoming certified, and where you will upload your continuing education training hours that you have earned each year to comply with state regulations to maintain an active and compliant certification. We suggest saving our website to your favorites so you can easily access it in the future. If you do not save it to your favorites, you can always Google DBHDID-TRIS, and it should be the first link that you can access in the search results. In an effort to keep our users informed, we would like to share some important information that you need to know. The first thing I want to talk to you about is the certification process. We have an approved list of training providers on our website, and if you are here, it means that you have completed a certification training through one of our approved training providers. Training providers have 20 business days to enter your certification trainings into your account after you have completed the training. Once they enter your certification into our system, you will get an automated email to confirm and finish setting up your account. The next thing I want to talk to you about is your data in TRIS. We want to stress the importance of entering your information into the fields requested when setting up your account. Recently, we have added a couple of additional fields, and this information is vital to maintaining accurate and secure records. We often have potential employers or Medicaid verify certification status with us, so please make sure you are keeping your information up to date. For example, if you have recently gotten married or divorced and your last name has changed, we need to know so that our information can be updated. If you ever need to update this information, you can update most of the information on your own account. Lastly, if you know that you have multiple accounts in our system, please email us to let us know so that we can combine your accounts into one, as you should only have one account. You can also email us at csa@ky.gov with that new information, and we can assist you in updating it. The next thing I want to talk to you about is your certification. You do not need to enter your certification into your own account. As I mentioned before, your training provider has already entered in your certification, which created your account. You can go to My Account with your name in parentheses at the top of your account page and go down to Training Record and hit Get Report. You do not have to enter in any dates. Your training record will be displayed, and from there you can save or print this record. The next thing I want to talk to you about is the continuing education requirements. Per state regulations, whether you are a peer support specialist, community support associate, or targeted case manager, you are required to complete 6 hours of continuing education each year. You can find the regulation on your TRIS account under the Contact Help tab at the top right corner of your account. Your certification year starts on the day you earned your certification and goes through until the day before you earned your certification of that next year. For example, if you earned your certification on July 1st, 2023, your due date for your continuing education hours would be June 30th, 2024. As long as you are entering and uploading your annual required continuing education hours, your certification will remain active. A common misconception is that you have 3 years to earn your 6 continuing education hours. Although the regulation does reference a 3-year clause, I want to clarify this misconception. Every peer support specialist, community support associate, and targeted case manager is required to earn 6 hours of continuing education each year. You are required to have those submitted to your account every 3 years. It is good practice to make sure you are entering your 6 hours of continuing education each year to remain compliant. The next thing I want to talk to you about is entering your continuing education training hours. When entering and uploading your continuing education hours, you would go to the My Account tab and down to Submit Continuing Education Credit, and then choose your role, whether that is Adult Peer Support Specialist, Family Peer Support Specialist, Youth Peer Support Specialist, Community Support Associate, or Targeted Case Manager. You would enter in the exact title of that training, enter the number of continuing education hours you earned, and the date of that training. Then you will hit Upload Attach File. Find the file that you saved the documentation, which is usually a certificate or transcript, as proof of completion. You will then enter the description of the training and hit Upload. Then check the disclaimer box and hit Submit CE. You would do this for each training and certificate you have separately. You can only upload one certificate at a time. So please do not submit multiple certificates on one entry. Also, please make sure that the certificate you are uploading is saved with a short title and there are no numbers or special characters in that title. For example, if the certificate is saved as something like HIPAA Compliance 2024 ! Try to resave that certificate as something like HIPAA Compliance with no numbers or special characters. Please also keep in mind that the role you select when entering your continuing education hours is the certification that those continuing education hours you are uploading will count towards. For example, I commonly see people that are adult peer support specialists choosing the incorrect role of family peer support specialist or youth peer support specialist when they are entering in their continuing education hours. And then they get an email stating that they have not entered the required number of continuing education hours for their adult peer support specialist certification. This is because the hours they entered did not count towards their role because they selected the wrong role when entering them. So please be careful and make sure to select the correct role. The instructions for entering these continuing education hours are also under the Contact Help tab on your account. The next thing I want to talk to you about is what qualifies as continuing education hours. You can use most trainings if they are directly related to your certification or mental health in general. And you are given a certificate of completion that has the training title, the date, the number of hours, and a signature or name of the trainer. You can also use college classes as well, as long as the class is mental health related. In this case, you would enter the class title as the training title, the number of continuing education hours is the number of credit hours that you earned for the course. Therefore, if it was a 3 credit hour class, you would earn 3 continuing education hours. The training date would be the last day of the class or class completion date. And you would upload your transcript or grade report that shows a passing grade for that course in lieu of a certificate. Again, each class must be entered individually. If you need a list of some companies that offer continuing education trainings, please email us at csa@ky.gov, and we can send you a list of companies that we know of that does offer continuing education hours. We are not affiliated with those companies, so we do not know the cost associated with their trainings, if any, the trainings that they are offering, or the dates and times of those trainings. So you would have to contact those companies to get more information. The next thing I want to talk to you about is just for targeted case managers. I want to make sure that all targeted case managers understand that you are required to have a specialty training, which is based on the population you serve, within 6 months of your core training. Specialty trainings are severe emotional disability, severely mentally ill, substance use disorder, and co-occurring. Also, I want to stress to you that these specialty trainings are certifications and are entered by your training provider, just like your core certification is. And therefore, you do not need to enter them onto your account, and they do not count towards your annual required 6 continuing education hours. The next thing I want to talk to you about is the certificate of completion after you have completed your certification training. We commonly receive emails asking for a copy of your certificate of completion showing your certification. However, we do not get copies of those certificates. Your training provider enters your certification into the database, and they will give you a copy of your certificate of completion. If they do not give you a certificate of completion, or you have misplaced it and you need another copy, please reach out to your training provider to ask for a duplicate copy. The last thing I want to talk to you about is the Contact Help tab on your account. Please remember that there is useful information under the Contact Help tab. If you have any questions, or you just want to become more familiar with our website and the state regulation. Also, please know that you can contact us at csa@ky.gov with any questions or concerns that you may have. Again, congratulations on earning your certification. Welcome to our system, and please let us know if you need anything at all. We want you to be successful on this journey, and we are here to help you in any way we can. Thank you.